Copa Girls are Las Vegas legends, beautiful women, dancers, performers at the Sands Hotel in the 50s and the 60s. But to celebrate Nevada's 150th birthday, we're taking you back to those earlier days. Some say the glory days of Las Vegas.
Tonight, Paul Johnsich introduces us to one of these women who was also the wife of a powerful casino boss. Her life in Las Vegas and away from Las Vegas has been one adventure after another, hasn't it?
It really has. It really has. As a wife of the powerful casino boss back when the mob ran Las Vegas, she experienced things that most of us only read about, like weekends at Frank Sinatra's place and being backstage with the Rat Pack. For Corinne Entratter, it was like a dream, and looking back on it, only now does it all make sense.
My mother told me I was perfect. I got out into the world and I found out my mother wasn't quite right about that.
She was a Hollywood actress and a Playboy cover girl. But one of Corinne Entratter's fondest memories is being a Copa Girl at the Sands in the 1960s. Copa Girls made $175 a week, wore dazzling costumes, and opened for some of the biggest names in show business.
Direct from the bar, C. Martin.
When I walked out on that stage, and you'd look out and you'd see Marilyn Monroe sitting there, and Lucille Ball, and Desi, Arnez, and all these famous people. And boy, I know they're not here to see me, but this is really something.
High rollers often sent elaborate gifts backstage, even marriage proposals. One wealthy Playboy convinced almost the entire line of Copa Girls to leave with him and fly around the world. Corinne and her friends stayed behind.
Jeannie Gardner and I would get long-stemmed roses just from admirers, but we wouldn't open it for the flowers. We'd shake the box first to see what kind of jewelry was in there.
And the way you look.
Corinne didn't need the job. She was married to the boss. The day she wed Jack Entratter, it was front page news. Entratter was president of the Sands, and at the time one of the most powerful men in Las Vegas. Jack and Corinne lived like a king and queen in a luxurious suite at the Sands.
He never went around that he didn't have at least $6,000 in one pocket, and the other pocket he had about $1,000. I said, why don't you carry your money in one pocket? What is this? He said, oh no, I have to have two pockets. One to give away and one for my own use.
That's life.
His generosity was legendary. He didn't drink, smoke, or gamble. But Jack Entratter had a dark side. He was connected to the mob.
I remember very distinctly Jack saying to me, don't use the phone for anything important. You want to talk? Go outside. Then one day they came into the apartment and they said, we're sweeping the phones. I said, oh, and I'm screwing it just like the movies.
Even though Corinne is one of the sharpest people you'll meet, at the time she says she didn't put it together. Not after learning the sliding glass doors to their suite were bulletproof. Not even after meeting the famous mobster Jimmy Blue Eyes while on a business trip with Jack.
And I said to this man, ooh, boy, oh boy, you have the most beautiful blue eyes I have ever seen. I mean, gorgeous, limpid, wow. And so when Jack came down, everybody was laughing. And Jack said, what's so funny? And Jimmy said, your wife thinks I have the prettiest blue eyes she's ever seen, Jack.
Corinne knew better than to ask too many questions. She just enjoyed the ride, socializing with a who's who of Hollywood, spending time at Frank Sinatra's Palm Springs estate.
Oh, Frank always played his music. And I said, Frank, how come we always listen to your music? And he turned to me, he said, is there anybody better? I said, no, Frank, you're quite right. You're right on. Keep playing.
I said that's life.
Jack Entratter died at the age of 57 after falling off his bicycle. The day of the funeral, Corinne left Las Vegas.
Some people get their kicks.
Now 76 and a breast cancer survivor, Corinne is amazed at how much Las Vegas has grown and is proud to be part of the city's rich history.
'Cause this fine old world, it keeps spinning around.
Corinne Entratter remarried twice and at the age of 54 married again, this time to famed movie director George Sidney. The two were together for 11 years until Sidney died in 2002. So quite a story. That's only part of it.
I bet you could sit and listen to her stories all day.
I did for several days, yeah.
Fascinating.
Yeah, pretty neat. Thanks,
Thanks,
Paul.
Paul.